my dear students. How are you? I hope you all are well in your home. In our previous class, we have learned about air pollution. Now I am going to welcome you all to my today's class. So we are going through textbook based learning English classes. It is in your textbook for class 9-10. Now before starting our today's class, let's see some pictures and try to guess what is our today's topic. First one, there is a watery land. A man is collecting some polythenes or trashes. Do you think it is a good watery land or a pure water is having in this lake? I don't think so. Next one, a boat is standing on the water and a boat is flying. Some people are crossing the river. It looks like a river, but it is filled with pollutants, some garbages or waste materials. Third one, a woman is carrying water from a river, but the water looks so dirty and it doesn't look like it is healthy or pure. And final one, a watery land filled with garbages like polythenes, some samples or etc. So what do you think? Are these pictures are showing pure water? No, it is polluted water. So it is the symbol of water pollution. Let's see some more pictures. What do you see in these pictures? First one, a land filled with garbages. A man is spraying his cows over the land and two or more persons is standing, but there are a lot of garbages. It doesn't look like a pure land or good land for plying the cows. Second one, a typical picture of our country. Garbages on the side of road and the cleaners or cleanmen are trying to moving these garbages, pulling with their trucks or vans. Third one, it is also a typical picture in our surrounding areas. A dustbin is on the side of a road, but the waste materials are on the road. So it is not suitable. It is more than pollution. And this unwise works always keep our land polluting. And the final one, you can see an woman. A woman is somehow collecting something in middle of the garbages or land of garbage. So what do you think? These all pictures show a common thing. Yes, it is land or soil, and all these lands or soil are polluted. So we can say this picture show the soil pollution. So I think you have understood the topic of our today's lesson. Yes, our today's lesson is environmental pollution part 2, as we have already done part 1 and it was about air pollution. Now today we are going to learn Unit 5 lesson 2 part B, water and soil pollution, page 59. We are still in the page of the previous class. So let's go through our lesson plan. You can still see. So we always do a lesson plan to start our proceeding. So our today's lesson plan, in our today's class we will see some pictures with word and sentence, read a passage about water and soil pollution, learn how can we stop water and soil pollution, and finally we will learn some word meaning. As we have this passage in the previous class, we also done these activities. Now today, let's read the passage from Unit 5, Lesson 2, Part B, page 59. I am going to read this passage. You have to follow my reading and try to understand what I was reading and what are the basic meaning of this text. Water pollution. It is in your textbook at page 59. If you have this book in front of you, please open page 59 and try to follow the reading. Water pollution can occur in oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, and underground reservoirs. As different water sources flow together, the pollution can spread easily and quickly. Causes of water pollution include increased sediment from soil, 2. Erosion, 3. Improper waste disposal and littering, leakage of soil pollution into water supplies. Number 4. Organic materials that decay in water supplies, etc. These 4 causes are the most common causes. There are more causes you can find out if you read this text thoroughly. And final para. In fact, polluting the land means polluting the water. Throwing away a toxic substance on the ground near a water space means it eventually reaches a body of water. As a result, the water is polluted. Industrial waste must not be disposed in rivers or lakes. We need to be more careful about disposing household waste. 2. Use of pesticides mean that when it rains on the lawn or garden, chemicals wash into the water bodies. Therefore, we must be aware of the dangers of using pesticides as they may pollute our rivers, canals, and lakes. So, you can have a clear picture of water pollution, their causes, and how this pollution can be met. First of all, we'll learn some 4 main causes. They are increased sediment. Sediment means, you can say, filling of a river bed. Erosion, we have already learned lessons about river erosion. This is also a cause of water pollution. Organic materials decay in the water supplies. Organic materials means natural materials. These are good, but these are not good for water. And improper waste disposal, we will see in the next part picture of improper waste disposal. So you can see these all are the main causes of water pollution, but in the next para we also found that if we make the soil polluted, water will also be polluted. This next passage will show how water pollution and soil pollution are interconnected. Let's go to the next para. Soil pollution. Soil pollution. Among the most significant causes of soil pollution is the enormous volume of industrial waste which is being produced every day but not disposed properly. The mismanagement of household waste, particularly the polythene shopping bags, has caused serious threat to the soil and the drainage system. Another cause of soil pollution is the use of agricultural pesticides, fertilizers, etc. Sometimes fuel leakages from automobiles may get washed away by rain and seep into the nearby soil. So you can see in this para, as I have said, water pollution and soil pollution are interconnected. If you produce something bad for soil or water, they will eventually make both of them polluted. Next para. Pesticides and fertilizers are useful for plant growth, but their overuse has led to soil pollution. Natural fertilizers and compost can be used instead of their chemical alternatives. Recycling is another way to reduce and control soil pollution. Recycling papers, plastics, and other materials reduces the volume of refuges in landfills. Deforestation also causes erosion, pollution, and the loss of fertility in the topsoil. Planting trees and reforestation help prevent soil erosion and pollution. So, we have learned about water pollution and soil pollution. You can see some common factors between these both pollutions, and the feline line of this passage shows how can we stop pollution and why should we stop pollution. That is, planting trees and reforestation help prevent soil erosion and pollution. If we plant trees, it will be good for all these things: soil, air, and water. Only planting trees and nursing our nature can help us to prevent pollution in every respect. Then, to move on, let's see some Bangla meaning of some new words. You have already known some new words or hard words. I am going to make their meaning in Bangla and will describe you what does this word suggest. First one, underground. That means পাতাল. জানি মাটির নিচের অংশকে আমরা বলি আন্ডারগ্রাউন্ড। রিজার্ভার্স, আধার। আধার বলতে এখানে অন্ধকারকে বোঝাচ্ছে না, আধার বলছে ধারককে বোঝাচ্ছে, যে ধরে রাখে। সেডিমেন্ট মানে পলি, যেটা বললাম যে রিভার বেড, নদীর বুকে জমে থাকা মাটি বা বালি জাতীয় বস্তু। লিকেজ মানে ফুটো হওয়া। ডিসপোজাল নির্গমন বা বের করে দেওয়া। অর্গানিক, এটা একটু ভুল আছে, অর্গানিক মানে ন্যাচারাল প্রাকৃতিক। ডিকে ক্ষয়প্রাপ্ত, টক্সিক বিষাক্ত। সাবস্ট্যান্স বস্তু বা পদার্থ। সিগনিফিক্যান্ট গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। মিসম্যানেজমেন্ট অব্যবস্থা। রিফরেস্টেশন বনায়ন। অটোমোবাইলস মোটরগাড়ি। কম্পোস্ট মিশ্র সার। প্রিভেন্ট দমন করা। অকার ঘটা। ল্যান্ডফিলস বর্জ্য বা বর্জ্য। রিফিউজ বর্জ্য বা পরিত্যাগ করা, এটি যেহেতু ভার্ব, এটি দুটিকেই বোঝায়, বর্জ্যকেও বোঝায় আবার পরিত্যাগ করাকেও বোঝায়। অল্টারনেটিভস বিকল্প। ইনরমাস প্রচুর। So I think these all words are now clear to you and you can find out the Bangla meaning with their English words. To move on, let's introduce with some new word and their visual identity, as we have made a lesson plan that we will learn some words with their visual meaning. Let's see. Toxic substances. Toxic means যেটা আমরা পড়লাম বিষাক্ত। Toxic substances, these all things are showing toxic substances. 10 dangerous chemicals to ban from your home. These all things are toxic substance. It will be harmful for yourself, your family members, and also for our environment. So what is the similar meaning? Poisonous chemicals. Let's see a sentence. Government should ban using toxic chemicals. Next picture. Industrial waste. I have told you that we are going to see the picture of this type of words. Industrial waste, that is a picture of industrial waste, যেটা আমরা বলে থাকি যে কলকারখানার বর্জ্য পদার্থ। So industrial disposal. So let's see a sentence. Industrial waste should not be disposed in water. We should not dispose or throw or emit industrial waste into water. Next picture, organic materials. These are organic materials. That means biological materials. These all are natural materials, but we have finished using them. They are the waste of our used thing. So let's see a sentence. Using organic materials may increase the fertility of soil. Yes, it is true. Using organic materials will increase the fertility of our soil, but we should not make their overuse. Next picture or word, natural fertilizer. These are the scenes of natural fertilizers. Natural fertilizers means we can make our daily waste of household work to make natural fertilizer. These all things are vegetables or waste of vegetables. You can see, you can use them to make natural fertilizer. Organic fertilizer, similar meaning, organic fertilizer. Let's see a sentence. Natural fertilizers are useful to lessen soil pollution. We have learned already that overuse of fertilizer or chemical fertilizer reduces the fertility and pollute our soil. So we should use natural fertilizer or organic fertilizer to lessen water pollution, soil pollution, and to make our soil fertile. Next one, pesticides. It is quite an understanding word. We always heard this type of word, but we should not make this type of word. Pesticides, that means insecticides, what are used to kill the insects, but we should not use them a lot because it reduces the food value of these natural products and make it poisonous. It will be harmful for our body and harmful for our environment too. So we should control the overuse of pesticides. We should not overuse any type of pesticides or insecticides. We should control them. Let's see. What do you think? What are these points? Yes, you get it right. How can we stop water and soil pollution? These 5 things will surely get some additional help to stop soil and water pollution. First of all, stop using poisonous chemicals. Stop overusing insecticides and pesticides. Stop using polythene and plastics. Stop throwing industrial waste into water. Stop using chemical fertilizers. So these 5 things are the most common and most stoppable things we can do to protect our water and soil being polluted. You should also try to make it happen at your home and at your surroundings. Let's move on. We have already seen this picture in the previous class. This picture is also applicable to this class too. Remember, it's not yours nor mine, it's ours. So protect your mother who nourishes you. I have told you earlier that this mother is also very much helpful for us, because nature mother is all for our life. If the nature is free from pollution, if we nourish our nature properly, we can have all comfort and we can live a happy and prosperous life. So, if we be conscious, not you, not me, we all should be conscious of it. Now, finally, it's time to homework. So, let's see what is our today's homework. Write a paragraph about environment pollution, answering these following questions in around 200 words. Previously, we have homework on air pollution, on climate change. Now we have completed 3 parts of these major pollutants. So today you should write a paragraph on environmental or environment pollution. So let's see the questions. What is environment? What are the important elements of environment? How is environment polluted? What are the main causes of air, water and soil pollution? Explain in detail. What are the harmful effects of environment pollution? How can we stop pollution? Give some suggestions. I think in this class you have already got all the ideas clearly, and you should take help from the previous class, lesson 1, part 1, part 2 and lesson 2, part 1, part 2. All these passages will help you to get proper idea about environment pollution, and it will help you to write in detail about it. So I hope you will watch all these classes carefully and make proper use of your knowledge. So thank you for being with me. Be happy and enjoy your days, and please protect your environment, be safe and be helpful. So let's meet on the next class. We will have something new in the next class. Of course, it will be on your textbook based learning class. Thank you for today. Good night.